Hello everybody, and Robson here. Welcome back to FS19. So, we've run into a bit of a situation here. I have, because I have granted contractor access to people using my equipment, what's happened is I've actually gone into the negative because I haven't been on the server. I wasn't on the server yesterday. So, let's take a quick peek at our field here to see if it is fertilized. There's weeds there, which is to be normal. There's no fertilizer yet. I can't really spread any fertilizer at the moment. It should say it's been limed, because I definitely limed it, but maybe it only lasts a certain while. Maybe we take the weed off. I did lime it, so I'm not sure why it's saying it hasn't been limed. Maybe the weeds take up the lime. Not sure about that. So anyways, we need to make a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and hop into our combine here. Take a look at the contracts and see what the harvesting ones are like. No, we don't want to do corn harvesting. That field's probably going to be too big. Field 13 is corn again. Harvesting, that's corn once again. Field 22. All right, perfect. Let's accept this contract right here. So field 22. Your farm already has an active contract. I do. Oh, I guess we could do that too. Field 5. Can you cancel a contract? Are you sure you want to cancel this contract and lose all payment? Yes. Failed. Okay, that's fine. Field 22 is what we're looking at. There we go. Accept this contract. So it should say active somewhere. It should say that. Field 22. Okay, complete. Oh, okay, there we go. So there it is. No, it's field 22 is plowing now. What just happened there? I did just accept that contract, did I not? 25,000. Let's see. Field 3, no. Field 4, no.
Back in a few.
Oh,
Okay.
apparently field 4 I can do now. Guess we're going to head off to field 4, which is a big field, which is up here, which is actually close to us, which is good. Let's go ahead and head over there. I feel like the game must have been updated recently, because like the way it had it set up before, I believe there was no dead zone, and now there is a dead zone, and all my keybinds got mucked up. So I think that update messed up that particular aspect of it. Oh, that's annoying. I am surprised how annoying that dead zone is. When you're just playing like ETS, ATS, where it's like, you know, just full on. I need to unfold the tool first. Oh yes, I didn't switch that, did I? Unfold the harvester first. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, I had the keybind set up wrong. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy rolling. I'm not sure how this is going to work, so I think I could probably hire a worker to harvest the field. Unfold the harvester. There we go. It's been unfolded. So let's see. Can I hire a worker? Yes. Okay, which is good. So let's go ahead. Oh, there's Spud's JCB. That's what it looks like inside. That's actually not too bad. Kind of a neat looking machine. Don't think I've ever seen a front loader set up on that. Let's get our 6250R. What I was thinking about doing actually is, because I work at John Deere, I'm able to, I should say, acquire or able to look at machines. Wow, this field looks horrible. I'm able to look at machines that we have in inventory. For example, we have a couple 6 series in inventory right now, but they're not 6250s. They're like 6150Rs or 6115Rs. So what I was thinking about doing is taking a little bit of like a side by side, but I guess a comparison between the farm sim and in real life. So I thought that'd be kind of interesting to see how that would look together in that situation. So it'd be like, okay, here's what it looks like in farm sim. Here's what it looks like in real life. There we go. That dead zone's gonna bug me, just absolutely bug me the whole time. You don't notice it so much when you're outside like this, But as soon as you go inside the vehicle, like this, and then you turn your, like I'm turning my steer right now, and nothing's happening with the steering wheel in the game, and that's where it really irks me. All right, so this particular contract is worth how much? So we're 1% done. It's worth $16,000, which would put us $6,000 in the plus. So all we need to do is finish this whole field. Now we have a smaller combine, but we still have a combine, so we can do these type of contracts here to make money. Now I don't know what will happen if you I guess you, once you get to complete and take the product to the restaurant. So all we need to do is take the product to the restaurant here. So a couple of mods that I kind of miss right now is one of them being the inspector mod, or glance I guess it is technically, because then I can see how full that combine is. Now they do put their lights on when they reach 80%, so that's definitely a thing. So here we're at 25% or something like that. And the reason why I'm hired worker is because they're a lot more efficient than I am, because I don't have GPS. I would definitely miss a lot more. I like karting as well, so I have this giant trailer and tractor and a kind of a smaller combine. I should have gone for a larger combine in reality. That would have made more sense. Let's see, did I set that up right? Yes, I did. Good. That one would have made more sense in the end, but I wanted to see what this combine looks like. So that's the reason why I went this particular route. There we go. I do like the sound they've added to that as well. I don't know why that GPS is GPS. It's funny. The way it's set up right now, both buttons increase my cruise control speed as opposed to decrease it, which is what I was looking for. Oh well. And this is actually kind of difficult to do inside the cab a little bit, because the way you have to, like, I should really do this, show you with the camera, but the way it looks with the camera is just silly. So one thing I was kind of surprised about is you look how it's kind of the pipe slowly going in and out like that, as if it's like it's done, so it's going to close in the pipe, then open up, closing it, and then open it up again. So I thought that was kind of odd. So even though this isn't our field, we're making money off this because we are, of course, cultivating, or not cultivating, or harvesting it. So it's one of the pluses. So I originally was going to do a smaller field, but apparently that contract disappeared. I saw a nice Acura NSX yesterday. I did some training in a Honda facility, and they had a gorgeous blue Acura NSX. And the funny thing is, right when you go up to the front kind of the welcome desk, it's like no unauthorized photography, basically. So I couldn't take any pictures of it. I really wanted to, but you know, I try to follow the rules. If I hadn't seen that, I might have taken a picture of it. But because I saw that specifically, I'm like, you know what? I better follow the rules here and make sure that I am not doing something I'm not supposed to do, basically. So, all right, let's save ourselves a little bit of money here and do this ourselves. But like I said, I'm not nearly as efficient as the hard worker is. But it does save me money by doing this myself. I feel like that steering wheel is supposed to tilt down, but it's not. Turn on harvester, select camera, select tool. No. But I do like how they've made so the joystick right there actually moves now, and then you look at the pedals down there, they actually move as well, which is nice. So they've included some things in there that it didn't have in previous versions of the game, or at least not as standard equipment. Like we had that in FS13, I want to say, definitely in 15, but I want to say it was in 13 too for some very well made mods where it would actually have the I wonder if this is going to steer us. Yeah, there we go. I thought it looked a little odd. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So they had that in some other mods back in the day, but not at the moment. So I just accepted a a contract for harvesting. It's going to give us $16,000, or me at least.
Nice.
There we go. A little bit of a lag spike there apparently, but I'm $10,000 in the hole, so really I only make $6,000.
Yep.
Although the strange thing I noticed as well is I definitely limed that field before, but it says that it has not been limed, which I thought was kind of interesting. So I don't know if it stops, if the lime goes away after a certain period of time or what. Have you noticed anything about that?
No, not yet. I've only, I limed my field before I cultivated it, and so far I've also seeded and fertilized it, and so far it doesn't say it needs to be limed.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it takes time.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking the other way around. It says it needs liming as opposed to it has been limed. That's what's weird. It threw me off.
Oh, okay, yep. Although I haven't had a thing come up saying that my field needs to be ploughed yet.
Yeah, I think I had it set for like every 3 harvests, something like that.
Oh, every 3 harvests.
Or maybe it's not that one. No, I think if you read carefully about, I think it's only certain crops need to be plowed, and I want to say potatoes is one of them. Corn,
crops.
oats too. So yeah, the contracting side of it's kind of interesting because right now I'm in the hole because I just haven't been very savvy with my money. Basically, theoretically I could have what I could have done is got the biggest combine and a tractor engine, just harvested things without actually buying a field.
Missions contracts for fertilizing.
Also, that's what the lights look like now. So much better than they used to. There's our work lights. I've seen a lot of this lately in real life because right now, what are we, November 23rd, 2018, and a lot of corn hasn't been harvested yet. So because of that, I have seen a lot of combines in the field recently. So we had some couple, like yesterday was like minus 15 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Relatively cold, I suppose, for some people who live down south, but not that cold for up here.
So
and
if
comments
you
were in the
already
field.
have a fertilizer
Aye.
and a tractor and everything, and you have a contract that wants a field fertilized,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to lease the items that they offer, or can you just accept?
Just accept the contract. Like what I just did, I just accepted this contract without leasing the items.
Oh, okay. So you can just do that. And
Yeah, because you look in the options, it'll say accept contract,
You
and
can-
it'll say
you-
lease items, I think, too.
yeah, so you can use your own stuff.
Indeed. Oh, but without GPS, it makes me a little sad.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know. It's funny. That's one of the mods you end up using quite a bit, or I end up using a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite mod, GPS.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't checked out if it's been released yet. I suspect it definitely hasn't been. Game's only been out for a few days now, but there's already mods out for it. But those are ones that are provided by Giants, basically. So.
Yep, the case 1455 is out now.
Yep. I'm curious whether or not they're gonna add some John Deere ones later on, like some of the baling equipment maybe, or some of the tillage equipment. I don't know, because they definitely do it with other brands so far. So Why wouldn't they do it with John Deere too?
DLC.
Field 5 is quite big and they want it fertilized.
Yeah, I'm on field 4 harvesting right now.
Yeah. How much are they offering for field 4 to be harvested?
16,000.
That's not a lot for harvesting. That should be more.
If I had a bigger combine, it wouldn't feel so bad.
True. Well, they want field 5 fertilized and they're offering the same price, 16,000.
The only difference is I could get a bigger header or a bigger combine for doing that field, whereas 18 meters is the biggest you could fertilize. I guess that's not true, because it says solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, or manure. So whatever. So I think slurry would be the biggest width I think you can get right now at 30 meters, I want to say. But alas,
yep.
I mean, you could just purchase a slurry. I suspect would be okay.
All the implements were set to buy. I put them to off.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just left them to buy because I was like, I didn't feel like trucking back and forth. Although right now, we'd have to go back to the shop right now to get anything. Actually, I'm not sure. You have a truck, don't you?
I do.
So you can always stick a pallet in the back of the truck, assuming we have a way to put the pallet in the truck.
Yeah, I got forks.
I have
nice.
My tractor's loader ready, but I don't have a loader with it. Go figure, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they do that in real life too. Actually, if you buy a tractor, like a 6115R or something like that, you actually would have to purchase like a loader package, so that the tractor itself's ready for a loader, and then you have to buy the loader separately, which could be like 10,000.
I knew I'd be bucketing potatoes, so I got the loader right away.
Are you gonna go for the conveyor belt system?
Not right away. Eventually, yes.
Alright, let's set this guy up here.
Could you just imagine though, with fertilizing and you use your own equipment, that would mean that you would have to purchase your own fertilizer.
That's why combining's not so bad then, right? Because you don't have to buy anything extra. Whereas with fertilizer, you definitely do.
Don't forget though, Ian, when you're
What on earth is he doing?
harvesting like you're doing, you have to make sure you sell the grain.
Yes, that's true.
But don't do what I did.
What's
and
that?
Sell it to the wrong place.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does specify where you're supposed to sell it. Indeed.
Well, yeah. Well, I read that well, I did a harvesting contract yesterday.
Oh, did you buy a harvester too, or just snag mine?
No, I actually leased the items that
Oh, okay.
they were offering, and because I don't have enough money to buy a harvester.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and what happened was I read it said, yep, you've got to take it to the central. I have to take it to the central grain elevator, which is up near field 7 and 8. And I'm looking on the map. I'm looking on the map to see where it was. Do you think I could find it?
Oh, gosh.
No. So I go and sell it at the port elevator instead.
Oh yeah.
And I'd done all that, harvested the whole field, sold all the grain, got all the money, and I still didn't get paid. And the only, for it, I forget how much they were offering me, and I ended up having to cancel the job because it kept saying all you need to do is sell the grain at the grain elevator.
Oh, okay.
And because I'd already sold it all, I didn't have it. You know, the only thing I could do is cancel the contract, and therefore I lost all the money that I made from selling grain.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so yeah, so I'm just, you know, saying make sure you sell it at the correct place.
Yeah.
Otherwise it just ends up being a waste of time.
Although I do like how you could do like missions on the server. That's kind of neat.
Yep.
Although I don't know, what I'm not sure about is if you could, like, because I started this mission and I don't have time to finish it right now. I don't know if you could finish it for me and make, like, for example, I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know.
I would think no.
Probably not, because you're the one that's accepted the mission. But at least you don't have it. At least you don't have a time limit to complete it.
Yeah. As far as we know.
Well, that's what they said.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. Anyways, folks, I gotta head out to work here. My name's Ian Rops, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more FS19. I'll catch you guys later.